Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine. If you're interested in seeing how I get this look, keep watching. The first step I'm going to be doing for my makeup routine is I'm going to be washing my face with a Clean and Clear. I love this stuff. And it also takes makeup off very well. So if you do not have a makeup remover, this is very good. So I'm going to go wash my face and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back after I washed my face. Now I am going to go in with a Master Primer from Maybelline. I bought this a few days ago and I really like it. It makes your skin really soft. It says it's supposed to control redness. For me, it only does a little bit. Like, it doesn't really control redness that much, but I still like it, and we can color correct. So just a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. And I'm just gonna gently push that into the skin. One of my biggest problem areas is my mustache line right here. I don't know what it is with me. I try to shave and I just land up a mess. So step number 2, I'm gonna go in with a NYX HD Studio Photogenic concealer in a green, so we can cancel out those red spots. I do not want a bunch of green on my face. And I actually learned from another YouTuber that you can mix 2 concealers. So I'm going to take the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. This is the lightest shade. I like it because it brightens up my eyes and also conceals those dark circles. We're just going to add this right on those areas I don't like. Then we can take our green concealer, and you don't want to touch the wand to the white concealer because if you put it back in, it'll be ruined. So what we're gonna do is take a little bit on our finger and we're just gonna press it right on. We're gonna kind of mix the colors. I learned this from another YouTuber actually. It's color theory is very interesting. So basically what happens is the green cancels out the red, and basically you're just left with a nice peachy coverage, so your skin doesn't have all these green dots on it. So then I'm going to take my concealing brush. I'm using the e.l.f. I guess it's a foundation brush, I am not sure. Blend it in. Most people use a beauty blender, but I am not patient enough for that. Takes me 5 hours to do my face if I were to do a beauty blender. Plus it takes a lot of the product off and I really don't want to waste this because I am on a budget. I know it looks very weird, but as soon as we cover this with our foundation, our face will look very natural and flawless. Step number 3, I'm going in with my Infallible Pro Matte foundation. I love this stuff. YouTube has raved about it and they are right. I first started off using the Maybelline Pro Matte, or no, it's not Pro Matte. What is it? It's the matte one, and it's good, but then after a few hours it really creases and gets oily, while this lasts all day. I'm gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna use my flat top Sonia Kashuk brush. I love this thing. You can see the logo is all gone actually. I'm just gonna take a little bit, dab that on the face. We want to start with as little as possible and build our way up. You never want to start with too much foundation. Sometimes a little can go a long way. Like I said, I do not like beauty blenders. They take off product, and if you're really trying to get a good coverage, you're gonna have to use a lot of product. You don't have to really worry about your under eyes because we're gonna take care of that with concealer, but you can see right now how just my skin looks flawless and a very good even texture. I love this stuff. It's very matte, which I like because my skin is an oily disaster, trust me. I don't think we need any more actually because we want this to be very natural. We are doing a male makeup routine, so we don't want people to know you have makeup. I personally don't really care anymore People know I wear makeup. It's whatever. I forgot a step. You have to blend down your neck. I always forget this, and I look like I'm wearing a mask sometimes. Sorry about my hair. I need to get it cut. I keep saying I'm gonna get it cut today, and I never do. Now we're gonna move on to under the eyes. I'm actually gonna use my Maybelline concealer. I love this stuff. YouTube has also raved about it. It's very creamy, a nice finish. We're just gonna put that under the eye just to cancel out those dark circles so people know that or think that I actually sleep. College life. You never really sleep, but you can make people think you do. And then I'm gonna move with my concealer brush. I don't like to use a beauty blender. Brush does just a job. And you can see how those dark circles just disappear. And look at my skin. It just looks flawless. By the way, this concealer is very cheap actually. I believe I got it for $6 or $7. Step number 4. We are going to go with a bronzer just to give my face some definition. We are not contouring, but we're just going to bronze the face up so it looks like I actually go outside. So what we are using today is my Rimmel Natural Bronzer. I love this stuff. It's matte and it's not too dark. I tried this other bronzer. I don't know what I was thinking. It was gorgeous, but it looks like someone threw mud in my face when I wear it because it is way too dark on me. We're going to go in with the Sonia Kashuk. I call this my bronzer brush. It's probably a blush brush. I use it for both, honestly. I don't really care if my bronzer and blush is mixed because it gives it a more natural finish. You don't want them separated completely. You don't want too much, so you're just going to tap 4 or 5 times. Tap off the excess. We're going to look at our cheekbone. And we're just going to lightly dust that on. And that just gives us a beautiful, beautiful definition to our face. It makes you look tan, but not unnaturally tan. You can build this up as well, but I just like to start with a little bit. Remember, with male makeup, there is no such thing as too little. I usually put some on my nose. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going for a very natural. All right, so you guys can see my face has a little more definition. And then you can put some on your chin just to complete your face. Some people put it on their jawbone, but I would not suggest that if you are a male. It'll give you a harsh makeup line. I try that and my friends tell me that I need to blend down my neck. Even though I did, it can give the appearance of a harsh foundation line. Now to warm up the face a little bit, and to give it some life, we're also going to go in with some blush. As a male, I would not suggest getting a shimmery or shiny bronzer or blush, but I like shiny things. I don't care. If you do not want anyone to know you're wearing makeup, I would stay with a more matte product. I'm going to swirl it a little bit, tap. And we're just going to go in very lightly. Just the apples of the cheeks. Just mix that in with the bronzer just a little bit. That's just going to give us a nice summer glow. Put some on your nose. Maybe your chin, just a tad dusting. Just so it doesn't look like a circle of red on your face. And that just gives us a very natural, very beautiful glow. It makes you look like you've been outside in the sun. It gives your face color and dimension. This side, I don't know if it's a shadow. I'm right next to a window. I don't know if it's a shadow or this side has a little bit more. So I'm just going to go in. Let's get a little more on this side maybe. Step number 5. So I'm going to be going in with the Infallible Pro Matte Powder to set everything in place. Okay, so I just washed this brush and it's a little damp, which I do not think is a good idea at all for powder. So I'm going to be right back and I'm going to get myself another brush. Alright, so a brush that I just bought yesterday that I have to recommend to you guys is the Ecos Tools brushes. I love them. And I'm also into the environment and stuff, so I'm so glad, there's something good for the environment. Also in the pack, I got this amazing bag, and I love it because it's my favorite colors, and it does not look too feminine. I love it. It's natural, exotic. My favorite colors are green and turquoise. Very natural, I like it. I bought the lightest shade. People say you want a light shade of powder. I hope this is not too light, so I'm going to be doing a very light dusting. So, oh, it's getting everywhere. All right. I guess you just... This will make your makeup lock in place, stay longer, and it'll give you a matte finish. I'm sort of afraid to go over my bronzer and blush with it because I don't want it covering it. It's my first time using powder, so I just hope I'm doing it right. Step number 5. We are going to go in with highlighter. If you're a male and if you're going for that no makeup look, you probably want to skip this step. In fact, I'd probably advise it. When I started wearing makeup, I didn't even think about highlighting my face. This is my second day using highlighter. This is going to be my highlighting brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of this. By the way, I ordered a fan brush in the mail, so if you guys are like, no, that's the wrong highlighter brush, don't worry, I will correct my mistake. Just want to go in with a little bit. I'm always worried this is going to mix in too much with my bronzer and everything else, but I powdered my face, so it shouldn't move too much. If you want to look hydrated and you do not want to appear that you have makeup on, I would go for a more dewy foundation. I actually heard great reviews about the L'Oreal Pro Glow is what it's called. I want to try that one, but I heard it doesn't have coverage, and I'm someone that needs coverage. We don't have a streak of shiny, glittery substance on our face, but we just have that nice glow to make our cheekbones pop out. Alright, step 6, our final and last step. We are going to go in with some mascara. This will give your lashes a very nice, defined look. I'm going with a CoverGirl Professional Waterproof. I like how it's small. Guys, I love this stuff. If you do it correctly, it will not look like you're wearing mascara at all. It will just look like you have very bold, beautiful lashes. What you want to do is go under the eyelash and very slowly move upward. You only want to do 1 or 2 swipes. You don't want to do more than that because people will definitely notice. My friends notice. I don't really care. People know I wear makeup, so it's like, what's the point of hiding anything? But if you're new to it, you just want to look a little more put together. You do not want to do more than 1 or 2. If mascara clumps up and looks really blotchy, what you can do is take a napkin or a piece of toilet paper and just go like this, very, very lightly dust the eyes. It will make the lashes separate and look very natural. What we're going for is a very natural. We still want it to look like hair. Something that I love about this mascara, it does not clump up very easily. You have to do 3 or 4 swipes before it even starts clumping. You see how it's not like I'm wearing false lashes, but the blue in my eyes, this contrast with my lashes, and my eyes pop. They look bigger, they look bolder. Alright guys, so usually I do a step 7, which is setting spray, but I left it at my friend's house because I have ADD. Alright, so basically this is the finished look. Just very natural, very flawless, but not fake, not plastic, just very nice, very subtle. So if you're going out to a dinner, going out to a dance, then you can just look a little more put together for photographs. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions or questions about it. I will be happy to answer, and please subscribe to my channel.